Hey everybody, welcome to the channel, and you're here kicking it up with me on the channel. So today we are at Naboo at Thwinging, and we're trying to get all these Kyber bricks. So follow along with me. I've laid it all out for you. And if you're enjoying what you're seeing and what you're hearing, hit that like, hit that little notification bell, and subscribe. And leave some comments down. Tell me what you're enjoying so far in the game. So without any further ado, I'd like to thank all the subscribers. For all you new ones, you guys know what to do. Let's kick it. Hit the intro. All right, here we go. We're pulling into Naboo, which is kind of nice because the very first one we're at is hanging right up there in the hangar bay. So I grabbed our favorite Gundam, Mr. Jar Jar Binks. He's gonna grapple all the way up to the very top.
He's an expert in this.
Yeah, he's an expert in being obnoxiously good at climbing. I'm not even mad, really. So you're just gonna grapple along, look, grapple, and then kick flip off this. Let's go. Boom. Hanging in the hangar.
Very shiny.
Yeah, he's so shiny. So the next one, we're just gonna run outside the hangar. I'm using Obi-Wan. He's gonna smash some stuff up, and he's gonna use the Force to grab these big blocks to carry around to the front. Because the next one is just outside the hangar here. And we have to make some stepstones using these blocks. Seems pretty straightforward. But then we need a scavenger. I'm using our good buddy, Wicket. As he comes out, there he is. Wave to everybody, because we need our net launcher. And he's going to set this up for us quite nicely so we can climb and get ourselves up there. Now we're going to take the third and final block. We're going to swing that bad boy around. Bada boom, bada bing. Jedis, we know how to climb. We're very good at things. Yes? All right. Naboo, baby. Go down the stairs. You're going to see this stupid looking battle droid. You need to flip over to an Imperial guy. I go with my Stormtrooper Sergeant. If you know me, you know I love them. Double barrels, baby. All day, every day. Get the access code. Inside, talk to the people in there. They give you some hints. It's great to do. And then pretty much you're going to run along the top. I shot everything up. Grab my stuff. You're going to come to the balcony and you're going to see a little sneaky one hiding down there. All right, jump down on the ledge. And you get the welcome to here. Okay, so this one is very tricky. You got to look for the code with the planters. On each wall, there's a different set that we have to do. Okay? So, the one to the left is just straight columns down. So you see the triangle, it's going to go triangle all the way up. No, that's not going to be my triangle. See how it goes? All the red O's, the X's, squares, and triangles. That's on the left building right there. That'll line it all up perfect. All right? So once we get all those figured out, look on the other side. So there is a combination for this one as well. On the right building, on the top row, it's going to go O, X, triangle, square. The second row will be triangle, square, O, X. The bottom row will be O, X, triangle, square. The far building over there, those ones, they go on a diagonal. So you're going to start off with the top row, which is O, X, square, triangle. Your middle row will be triangle, O, X, square. and the bottom row will be square, X, O, or triangle, sorry. Square, triangle, O, X on the bottom. It can get kind of like convoluted, but you'll see how there's the pattern there on each one. And see how I didn't get the pattern correctly, because I got the triangle and the X one mixed up, because I was in a haste to put them on. But don't worry, we fix it. This one just takes a second to see what kind of pattern we're dealing with here. And over here, back on the right-hand side, you can see how I have the bottom two mixed backwards. So I'm going to switch those around right now, because those are the first two I just threw up, thinking that we just had to throw planters up. And there it is, boys and girls. We're all caught up. That's the planter. So when we come back around the other building, you're going to see these climbers. It's over by the hangar. And a guy will talk to the guy right down there. We're in front of the hangar, and he's like, there's some silver built walls up there. So what we're going to do is take these bombs and we're going to throw them, the grenades, up to there. Boom. Takes a couple shots, but that's okay. That's okay. Just make sure you aim. Yeah, that one looks like it'll work right there. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's straight money or that is. Okay. So I'm going to use Jar Jar. Yeah, thanks, Jar Jar. Because he's got grappling. I could have dropped down and then hopped around, but it's much easier. And boom, bang, we got Silver Top Tower. Now go back to that same building where the bombs were, because there's another one we have to leech over. I'm using Wicket, and it takes a couple tries. If you need to get across, that's fine, because the gliding can be difficult. But make sure you're paying attention, because when you come around, get everything you need off the top of the building first. Then what we're going to do is zip line down. Now, don't just jump to the zip line. Walk down the building and jump onto the awning. Then hit the skip line, or the zip line. And boom bastards, we got zip to the brick. Right across from our planter one, there's that guy up there. So there's a little branch to the left, and you can climb up it. I'm using Obi-Wan Kenobi because he's so good at the double jump, and it makes it a lot easier. Look at that, backflipped right up there. So then we just run over, double flip, collect my monies, and boom baskets. We got us another one. Now this one, at first you're like, this one looks tricky, but it isn't. We just got to find all these collector boxes, and we're going to make a set of stairs. So we swing them all around. Use your Jedi. I'm still rolling with my Kenobi, because Obi-Wan, if you haven't watched this show yet, get out there and watch it. Let me know in the comments what you think about that show. I absolutely think it's fantastic so far. A couple dry spots, but other than that, it's doing great. So you're going to stack all these little, boxes up to make a stairwell or staircase. But we're going to need a grapple again, right? So I'm going to use the Mando. Switch it out, boys. We're using Mando. Why? Because that's why. And then we're going to jump around the building to get to the walkway. Make sure you're paying it. Yeah, see, you got to make sure you get lined up with the jump button. There you go. Boom. That's another one done. So we're going to jump off of this right onto that bridge. And you'll see down here on the right-hand side, there's a little grappling. We're still using Mando. Then we're going to grapple underneath the bridge. I know it's tricky. I know it looks a little... Can we do it? Yes, we can. Bam. We got the under tunnel. We're just going to keep on rolling. So now we're going to roll to the other bridge, which you'll see. Now, this is tricky These wobble when they're in the water. When you jump on them, they tilt. So if you're not right in the center, you will fall off. This took me probably a few tries.
What have we here?
But if you line them up across properly, it's very simple. Now, we're just off that where the water was, between the two bridges. You're going to find the tower. You can see it. And you just bouncing yourself up and down. And run yourself around the building. And it's hiding in the top. They really want you to go up and down these beautiful buildings that they made. So,
isn't this fancy?
Yes, it is fancy. Thank you, Obi-Wan. From there, when you jump down
I'll handle this.
to the left, you're going to see a circle with a statue of Queen Amidala. I'm breaking these things up because I'm looking for a block or something to put on it. There's 5 or 6 little spots where you can pick up these containers. And what you want to do is you want to take the containers, lift them up, and gently place them so they activate green. All right? It rolls off. It's fine. Just fix it, and you're totally good. Don't get frustrated. Sometimes you want to punch them right where they get gone. See what I mean? Even for this old Jedi Knight, they go rolling on me. So, taking our time, taking a deep breath, make sure we get them on properly. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Don't force push the civilians to get upset. Right there. No. Yes. Okay, so there's a couple more over here hiding. And we're going to grab those. Stack that one right here. They just... Honestly, you're killing me here. Easy. Come on. Yeah. So we'll grab this one. The 4th one. And we'll lightly try to see if we can do this on one go. Oh. Easy, Tonto. All right. Save some trouble, because I'm sure you can go find 2 more. We'll just bring our 2 characters over and have them stand on it. Boom. When it comes out, I switch right over to Leia Bounty Hunter and take out that bug. I don't know if we had to kill it or anything. I did anyways.
How delightful.
Boom. That's another one down, guys. We're running straight back from where we just were. We're at the plaza, Palace Plaza, and you're going to see this. It's in behind where we're actually going to go. So we drop it down. Don't force carry it all the way around. It takes too long. Just pick it up much quicker. Then we can just run it around. See, we need 2. So right there to the right, we're going to see it's up in the attic section above us. So what do we have to do? We have to make another set of steps. And these boxes are hiding close enough to everything. They're hiding all over. There's another one on the back side of the building. You at least need 3. And what we're going to do is we're going to get 3 up. Stack them up real nice. We're going to use our Jedi. And then we're going to use our favorite Gundam, Jar Jar Binks, to jump up there and use the grapple. If you miss it and fall back down, you will knock those bricks over and have to reassemble them with Obi-Wan. So, take your time, and you guys got this. We can jump down after. Bingo bango. We got ourselves another crystal. Or Kyber brick. Bam, son. Look at that.
Very shiny.
Okay, so when we're going to go from there, there's a big archway. You can't miss it. It's in the center of the plaza. We're going to use our little Ewok buddy Wicket. Then I'm going to use Obi-Wan Kenobi to climb up. For whatever reason, he's just a better climber. You can upgrade your scavengers to climb faster. So It's something you guys can look into, but you want to save your money as much as you possibly can because we got to get those data cons so we can get. And now you're just spinning and jumping. Now, always check the little ledge, and that one's easy to.
What have we here?
So I jump off of there and I run over to this guy, and I'm like, "Hey, buddy, what's going on? What do you got?"
I hope you're quick, my friend, as you will have to catch me to claim it.
Oh, I can catch you, buddy. I'm a Jedi. Oh, he ninja smoke bombed us. Okay, so I've gone back to my stormtrooper sergeant, and this guy literally you have to chase this guy.
As expected, I may have underestimated your tenacity.
Yeah, he's underestimated my tenacity. So you got to chase this guy,
But a mouthful of my dust.
and he keeps running and smoke bombing all over the place. He is a fierce competitor, and I'm guarantee he's part half jackal. Okay, he's just a jackal. So he runs around all the buildings trying to hide, but it's awesome when you catch him because you just keep shooting him. Oh, I bypassed him. Whoops, there I am. Okay, give me that, boys. Boom, a thief. The next one, we've ran past this a couple times now. And you'll start seeing these like golden, silvery, like little statues. That's cool. But good thing we have our stormtrooper on because they can throw grenades. We throw our grenades and we're going to go search for them. So there's two right there. Keep following me. Follow around. We're going to go up. There's one right here in the stair in the middle of the stairwell, which is silly. What a silly place to put one. All right. Now, I saw one back here. Yes, there's one back here, right down here. That makes more sense. I don't know if there's statues of Queen Amidala. And there's one up on top of the water fountain. Makes sense. So from the fountain, we're going to just make our way through the building. Under this little archway. And there it is, right in the middle. Boom. Sabotage. We got us another one. Let's roll. So we saw this little spot, and we're like, this has got to be for an R2 unit. So what do? We make it so our R2 unit can use it. R2, unlock it, please. Now, follow the yellow, or follow the light around the building. And it opens the door here. Let's go inside and see what's in there. All right. So these pictures need to be smashed. I used the force. And I could let's talk to this chick here for a second. I did.
Glad you showed up when you did. I had an emergency exit.
Did you have an emergency exit? Sounds delightful. See, Obi-Wan could do a double jump. If you don't, you have to use those blocks over there to lift it up. Yeah. Let's get back to our trooper. Yeah. Double jump, buddy. Can you do it? Oh, he can do it too. Awesome. Now, that opens the door right there. We're going to go up and through. And right behind the statue of our favorite queen is hanging out. There it is.
How delightful.
The hidden walkway. Awesome. This one
Are broken, and I don't know where to
is going to take a little bit more.
Can you help? Some of the pieces are missing.
Apparently, nobody understands how to keep things together in this town, but I understand. They've been under attack a lot by the Trade Federation. So, we're going to head back out, hang a little lefty here, and we see it. All right. Switch over. Give me the Princess Leia. Storm Bounty Hunter. Watch out! Obi-Wan almost got ran over. How did Obi-Wan die? He got squished by a big stone head. So then we use our force. Place that baby on top. That's one. We walk over to the lady here.
Mess in front of the house. So I just crammed it all inside.
She didn't like the mess outside the house. She stuffs everything inside her house. So, as you can see, Stormtrooper don't jump. So apparently, she can also grapple Princess Leia's bounty hunter, which is pretty sick. Doing 2-for-1ers here. All right. Now that we've knocked that off, we hop into place. Now, go to town. Destroy everything. Yeah, just light them up. This is what she gets. She wants to be a hoarder. We're going to blow all her stuff up. Yeah, even the lamps. Somewhere near the door, doesn't matter. I want it all. I want it all. Collect everything. Look at all this stuff. Dirty hoarder. But it gives us some monies, which is always delightful. Okay, so you can't blow that stuff up, which is okay. But we can blow that. Hope that wasn't an urn of anybody. That would have been awkward. Double check. No. All right, push it. Let's see what we can do. So that's going to open the door. And everything kind of disappears, which is fine. Walk out the door. And now we get to build. Boombastics. Awesome. That's one of the arms that we need for the other statue.
I'll handle this.
Don't worry, Obi-Wan. I know you can do it, my friend. Connect it. Awesome. Now they're all together. The guy's over there. He's like, come over here. So we'll go say hi to him.
Thanks for fixing the statues. That thing is all I can offer to show my gratitude.
No problem. Thank you.
Now I can leave these statues as they are and move.
But apparently now the statues have moved.
Now what?
Isn't this fancy?
But that's fine. This is called a 2-for-1er.
Rather
So we gotta talk to the guy again. He needs our help.
These things just don't want to work today. I've located the switches for them, but good luck figuring them out. Looks like they were wired by a Gungan.
Yeah, a Gundam. So they're all messy up, as you see, my friends. So I'm going to hit that one, but they all switch.
And the statues either side of it.
So
Except for the one that wasn't broken. She stands still as a...
she stands the right way. I punched that one and it twisted. So now I'm going to punch the one to the far right. Technically, they should all turn. No. Push it again. There it is. So I pushed them twice and they all tilt around. And guess what? That gets us one more closer.
What have we here?
Statue spin.
Speciality.
Now,
Watch where you're walking. I've just finished polishing.
from where we just were, we're going to go inside to the palace.
You can slide these pillars around.
And these pillars, they are a pain. Because when you go to grab them, you can't actually see where you're trying to line them up. But up top, there's little perches. What you want to try to do is line them up in front of the perch. You're going to want someone who can do grappling, because it's the easiest and fastest way. As you can see, it took me a little bit to make sure I had them lined up properly. Because what they don't say is that it's set on a timer when you hit one button, and you got to jump and grapple along. You got to hit all four. All right, what do you think? That looks good? All right, grapple, jump, jump. So now we get the first one. Now we have 30 seconds. So I jump and you use the grapple. Then I jump. We're going to grapple up this guy. Oh, come on. Come on. Jump. 10. Grapple across. 5. Punch it. Come on. Woo. That got a little close for comfort. I'm not even upset, really. If it takes you a few times, Totally
Which means
fine.
we're not on lockdown anymore. That is a relief. It's
And that's how we get the pillar push. Now, when we were chasing that bad guy around earlier, I noticed that there was a big golden box. You use Obi-Wan Kenobi and he uses the Force in between these two pillars and you pull the lever down. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple.
Delightful.
It's pretty good. All right. So if you watch the other video, you know that we're in this area where we see R2B1. Now, there are a ton of these stupid lifting bricks. That's right. It's Lego. So guess what we're building? That's right. Another staircase. So you got to go all over this area around this little dome. There's a couple here. One stuck in the wall here. We're going to pull that guy out, swing it around. There's the next one. And then we'll bring that one that's from the far side. Get that on top. I believe you need 6 in total. Because even with Obi-Wan and his double jump, it just doesn't seem to come out properly. The second one that's stuck up there. All right. Pretty sure that'll do it. Let's pitter patter. Let's get at her. 1, 2, 3, double jump. Yeah. Nailed it. When we are running around on the ground and we've been in this section here, you don't notice it until you're running around out front. So we're gonna need, that's right, Princess Leia. And this one is, again, some of them are very simple and you probably already have them, but there it is. Now, we're still in the Palace Plaza section. Behind one of the buildings, you're gonna see a rope. Grab that rope and climb up it. At the top, we'll break those, get some monies from him, all that good stuff. Actually, I couldn't break anything. Apparently, I was stuck in between the bushes. So I just switched over to Obi-Wan. It's totally fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. You're fine. It's all good. Yeah, don't worry. Obi-Wan came and saved you. Okay. So this one looks pretty straightforward, right? We're just going to zip along and then climb up the rope.
Time to go undercover.
But you can't because you're going to need to use the grapple. So I switch back over and I use the grapple as I do not want to fall and have to keep going back up and down. Then when you're up at the top, like always, check to make sure you get all the monies. And there it is, sitting there.
I can still get the job done.
Yeah, even in that mask. Okay. So I'm going right back up the rope where we just came from. And if you're smart, you just jump down, but that's okay. Now, instead of going to where we just went and ziplined across, we're going to use the parasail and sail across. And we're going to, right here, see it? Boom. Wicked makes this so easy. We're going to hit the switch and it unlocks it up top. Pretty straightforward. Switch back up to her. I'm going to switch over to Princess Leia so I can use the grapple. I'm giving Gundam or Jar Jar a little bit of a break because there's only so much you can take of Jar Jar.
All this disguise business was worth it then.
Yeah, it was totally worth it. I'm not even mad. Now, over by the Royal Palace, we're going to keep the princess going. You'll see the little grappling hook section. So you got to use the grapples. It's all good. Walk along the building. There's nothing you need to grab or do. You just got to get her across. Now, her grapple does work for like a long period. And it's pretty good for long distance as well. walk around the building. Obi-Wan looks so creepy down there, just peering around the corner. That looked weird. Okay, so we climb up to the top, walk down the and there it is, hidden.
All this disguise business was worth it then.
All right. So now we're going to get the AT-AT going. The guy's like, we need help so we can rebuild it. And make sure you're talking to anybody that has like a question mark over their head or an exclamation mark.
Operational, that thing really is.
Yes, let's show them how operational this really is. All right, Obi-Wan. And now I just drive over him. Yeah. But watch out for the people. Don't hit them. C-3PO, what are you doing down there, bud? Come on. Work with me, bud. Work with me. Whee! Yeah. I don't know how they ever took over any planets with these ships. Their single person shooting is not really what they're meant for. If you have to shoot something twice with a cannon that size, especially a B-1 battle droid, come on. Just run over him a little bit. Oh no, there's more. I hate droids. That's not true. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. You guys can make fun of me down in the comments. Apparently I can't hit a droid to save my life.
Now that was a successful test drive. Certainly seems operational to me.
Well, I hope it helps it out.
For helping to keep the streets safe. And feel free to use the tank whenever you feel. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
I'm sure we can use the tank whenever we want to harass people.
Isn't this fancy?
This is fancy. Now,
Outrageous.
this one is a crazy long one.
Telling me the password.
Because there's so many different steps you need to do. We need to have C-3PO,
And I'll tell you what, I'm certainly not heading to the Uskru district.
but he wants us to go to the Uster district. Well, that is on Coruscant. So guess what, guys? Jump in our starships. We're going to Coruscant. But don't worry. Don't you worry. I set it up perfect for you guys because I have it shown in the map. Taking a little bit longer so that you guys can see where he has it in his words. It says Usik District. Okay? All right. Wicked, can you please throw the map up for our good friends here? We're going to Coruscant, and there it is. Boom baskets. We're going to the district. The Usik District. Now, this one, this is the building. I check it. So that's where we got to go. So that's what we need. So that's what C-3PO is going to do. But I'm going to go back out to the front of the building so you can see what it looks like. Okay. Here it is on the map. We're on the second floor down. Over in the little nook. Okay. We're in the snack corner district. That's the symbol of whatever that restaurant's called. Okay. And grab our C-3PO.
I believe this is where I come in.
Yes, it is, buddy. Crack me some codes. Boom. Pretty awesome. You could spend a long time just running around on Coruscant. So, now that you come back,
I can certainly be of assistance here.
you'll notice that you still have, if you've been doing any other code breaking with me, you notice that we have 2 passwords on there now.
Someone with
We're going to save all the passwords as we're going. So now, there we go. Locked out? No longer. Now, this one is Bug Brain Blender. The only way you can get it is you got to jump over to my other video, and it's part of a mission set. And you got to do the mission for your mind. So you can bring that bug here to be able to do this. So it's kind of straightforward. What I like to do is I'm going to grab my trusty, yeah, you guessed it, my sergeant. And you're going to look up and you'll see those, but they're lined up across. So what you see up above is what's going to be across at that one over there. And that one is set up for 2 there, but it's set for 4. So we got to switch it over to 2. Now we look up here. That's set for number 3. So we got to rotate this around. Now we'll go out this side. We'll have a glander up top. And then we're going to go to the 4th light. Bingo bango. We just got them all, baby. All right. And here's a little special thing for you guys. It's called the Wandering Wookiee. We got to collect them all. I thought I'd throw them in just for fun because here at the end, on top of it, and just in case you guys were looking for them, we'll do a video when we collect them all, like our Pokemon. Collect them all, guys. All right. So we're climbing up the side of the building here. It is where, right in there, where it's been locked from before. So we're on top of that roof. We're going to go to the side here, to the little canopy. And we're going to drop down on the canopy and chat with this guy. All right, everybody. That's it for this video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let me know down in the comments if you're enjoying it and you're having fun, because I appreciate it. All right. As always, keep on gaming and bring the rage.